You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my neck to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? Must be hard. Hearing what became of the place.
How's it coming along?
Nearly there. Just need to get these last boards done.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? No. I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva.
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop. Here's the list. Think you can...
This lot,
Excellent.
it's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water. And that...
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Do with a good oiling, this could.
Should be enough to keep... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. So naturally
Well, I'd love, but I'm afraid I got my hands full. I'd gladly spare... It don't have to be me, though, does it? You know, the one over...
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she...
Ah, Clive. I don't mind if he don't.
Thank you, Moth.
He went up to Cressida on business. No, as far as I know...
I'll look from there.
Faster!
If it ain't the lad...
You do, Bernard.
Oh. Building a workshop, you see, and if
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. But I came up here hoping to visit. But you're a Daban.
It's the least I could. This shouldn't take long. That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village...
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
sorry I ain't been back to see you in so long.
Stay sharp. We don't know when those bastards will be back.
How do? Much obliged. Fare thee well.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Best of luck out there, Sid.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look. Always something in there.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive?
I am.
That's brilliant.
Is that...
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything else, so as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to it.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring. Talia.
Recovering, but...
Of course, take good care of...
I'll do mine. Oh, Gav was looking for...
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found... have the look of a man.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. Is it real?
You don't need me to answer that. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. And we must lift. The operation may be...
I know, but...
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs... Something I can't do.
Just tell me...
No one knows Herblore like Talia. And she swears, unfortunately for you...
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Talia's remedies. She insists I rest.
Do you have a moment, Sid?
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate. They were moving in for their assault with a Cursebreaker man. They should be back. I can't...
They know the...
But what if I've got them all before they go out? But I never...
I'll go.
Thank you. The plan was to intercept...
That should be enough to go on.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they put her. Is it business? Or... Come again.
Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Back, are ya? So, will it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Keep them pilgers nice and chill.
Look at this place. We spent half a day getting here, and for what?
Ready, go? Yeah!
Thanks, girl.
Get me back up.
Cole.
Just about. Sid,
Doris sent me to find you.
I sent a runner to the dame in Northreach.
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. The rest locked themselves. I want to help them, Sid.
You made the right...
The goblin?
You have duties to attend to.
All right. And please, hurry.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid.
Don't thank me. Let's go. They're trying to get into the carriage. Who are you? A friend. Are there any... Why didn't you flee with the others?
Why should we run?
Perhaps. Freedom. Safety. The life you've been...
Sid.
This man risked his life to save you.
Fine.
What we'll do...
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get every...
Thank you. Good girl. The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. Enough of you out there. This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. If I just... Or maybe I'll...
Cole and the...
No. What kind... I should have urged...
We swore the same.
It's good to see you safe.
With all due respect, we Cursebreak, no one with doubts ever joins our ranks.
We all know how much...
Cole, I never doubted your... Thank you. I sometimes wonder if I might, but...
You will.
I hope you didn't have to.
Only the... You'll do...
Thank you. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a deficit. One, ill-conceived, and even success. I became a
Cursebreaker, they toil, and yet we never...
conviction.
They're willing. I know your work.
It's... Thank you.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard? Mid's back. Things are about...
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Clive, I've been wondering, where did...
My father. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and...
What do you reckon, Torms?
Clive, I believe that in one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference his name...
Fenrir the Frost.
Now, the annals do not state a girl from the Northern Territories. One awakens as the dominant.
You're saying that Jill...
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but... Torgal and Jill, just when his master...
You're right.
Quite. He's latent, but it had only to be on.
Oh, get...
And regarding your... Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernadette, I need you to introduce us so we can get to...
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you, but I promise I'll pay you back. Just you wait.
Then I look for... Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest.
Thanks from before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I...
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I think I'll wait till some ways take a tour of her dungeon.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely insert. We have myriad sightings of strange. If only we knew for certain by what route.
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle to...
What?
Word.
Do you know, Clive?
You have nothing to worry about on the...
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little uns have been up to their old... It's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear. Through the good offices of young sir, as are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed, which is why I came. To learn...
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalethaport.
I was.
Then I have questions for you. Please.
Gladly. You there. There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I...
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists, come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned.
Very well, but
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
You're not going in there alone.
Don't worry. I'm not going there to I won't risk any more than I have to.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know, we've heard nothing from her since he died. But...
Thanks. Don't look so... worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle.
we shall.